Okay, so direct variation, also known as proportion. Okay, so generally it will start with a statement something like this. So like y varies directly as x. So y varies directly as x. If you want to convert those words into mathematical terms, it means this: y varies directly as x, which means that y is equal to some number by x. So let's look at an example. So for example, if the question says, this is the question, if y varies directly as x and y is equal to 15 when x is equal to 10, then what is y when x is 6? Okay, so let's go through. So the first part is we see that y varies directly as x. So we know its proportion we're dealing with, and we know how to turn that into mathematical symbols. So y varies directly as x. So we know that that means that y is equal to some number by x. So we could take the first set of information that they give us, and that is that when y is 15, x is 10. So let's put it in. When y is 15, x is 10. So some number by 10. And we can see from this that if we divide both sides by 10, that k is equal to 3 over 2, which then tells us that y is equal to 3 over 2x. Let's see what the question is asking us now. So the question is asking us, what is y when x is 6? So we know from here that y is equal to 3 over 2x, which is what we just calculated, right? So now we want to know y when x is 6. So that's 3 over 2 by 6, which gives us 9. So our answer is when x is 6, y is 9. Let us try another one. This one says, given that y varies directly as x squared and that y equal 3 when x equal 2, calculate the value of y when x equal 3. Okay, so let's see what it's telling us. So it's telling us that y varies directly as x squared this time. So let's turn that into mathematical terms. Y varies directly as x squared. So if y varies directly as x squared, that's how we turn to mathematical terms, which means for us that y is equal to some number by x squared. So let's see what other information they've given us. When y is 3, x is 2. So that tells us that when y is 3, it's equal to some number by 2 squared, which then tells us that 3 is equal to 4 by k. So we divide both sides by 4, and we get that k is equal to 3 over 4. So therefore, y is equal to 3 over 4 x squared. So now we can answer the question, what is y when x is 3? So we know that y is equal to 3 over 4 x squared. So y is equal to 3 over 4 by 3 squared, which gives us 27 over 4, which gives us 6 3/4. Okay, let's try one more. If s varies directly as r plus 1 and s is equal to 8 when r equals 3, calculate the value of r when s equals 20. Alright, so let's see what they've given to us. S varies directly as r plus 1 this time. So let's put that in mathematical terms. S varies directly as r plus 1, which tells us that s is equal to some number by r plus 1. Alright, please notice it's important that I put the r plus 1 in brackets, right, because the number has to multiply by the whole r plus 1. So I will get that the further information they give us, when s is 8, r is 3. So when s is 8 is equal to some number by 3 plus 1, which gives us 8 by 4 by k. I divide both sides by 4 and I get that k is equal to 2. Therefore, s is equal to 2 by r plus 1. So let's see what they're asking. Calculate the value of r when s is 20. So when s is 20 is equal to 2 by r plus 1. I divide both sides by 2. So I will get that 10 is equal to r plus 1 and minus 1 from both sides. And I get 9 is equal to r. So r is 9. Okay, now inverse variation, also known as inverse proportion. Inverse proportion. Okay, so an example for this would be if y varies inversely. So this is the wording now. Last time it was directly, but now y is varying inversely. That would be the important word written there, as x, and y equal 10 when x equals 6, then what is y when x equals 15? So let's convert it into symbols. Y varies inversely as x. So to do that, it means y varies inversely means 1 over, and it would be as x. So it would be 1 over x. And then it's the same procedure after that. That means y is equal to some number by 1 over x. So all the inversely really means is that you're going to put 1 over whatever they tell you is varying inversely by. So we look now to see what's the other information. When y is 10, x is 6. So when y is 10, some number by 1 over 6. Multiply both sides by 6 and we'll get that k is equal to 60. So really what we have is y is equal to 60 by 1 over x. And they're asking us what is y when x is 15. So when x is 15, we'll get y is equal to 60 by 1 over 15, which is 4. And that's it for inverse variation. It's just like direct variation. It's just that if it's inverse, it must be 1 over.